Welcome, welcome. So as billed, today I want to review some of our 3-4 high approach Joseki.
Yeah.
And we have done this before, though these are harder. These are much more difficult and probably worth reviewing all the time.
Okay, how about you?
And we'll start with one that you guys should probably remember, or at least kind of seems familiar, right? 3-4 high approach. And we're going to have black over there. Very common, right? So what's black saying with this move? What is black interested in?
I want the side.
Yeah, this side. Black's saying this side is mine. I'm interested in developing this. Therefore, what does white do?
Go for the corner?
Yeah, do you want the corner too? We ask black. What about the corner? And black says, well, I want some of the corner. Get out. White backs up, protects the stone. Black has two options here. Does anyone know what they are? Actually, more than two options now. Actually, there's
You could connect.
this is sort of the newer Korean variation. We'll not worry about that. We'll learn the basic ones first. There's two basic options.
But that would really depend on if there's any other development.
Absolutely. This absolutely. If black has support over here, this becomes much better. But if we just stay consistent and say black was originally more interested in developing this side,
Yeah.
let's continue doing that. 2 moves to do so.
Jump. Just jump.
Like this. This is kind of has some aji, right? And the corner is very big. All right, well, we'll just take the corner immediately. That's kind of big. It's still kind of thin, right?
Black could extend to there.
Yeah, option 1, right here.
Yeah.
White, we'll say for you guys, you play there. There are other possibilities here when this, or even this is sometimes correct. But that's the one you guys are going to play. You know, 80% of the time.
Now this situation right here, as black, I'd be tempted to jump in there on 13-3.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Bad idea.
Like I said, I would be tempted.
You're tempted. The problem with this idea is you just get attacked immediately.
Oh, so it's like you're not going to go anywhere.
Maybe even that one. That's probably good enough. That's simpler. But wherever it is, you're going to be running.
Yeah.
And white will run. Right? Maybe white will get some moves. If you try to run out, maybe white will run out. White first. Something like this is pretty simple looking. But black has some issues here. Right? If black runs out again, moves like this or this, very powerful against white. Oh, against black, excuse me. Right? Because there is this aji right here. White can make you very sad. So, you know, black has this weak group that's running out, but we're really causing one of our previously strong groups to actually get a lot weaker. So you have to be very careful about jumping in immediately.
So it's a trap.
It's a little bit of a trap. It's, I mean, yes, black can do that later, but you almost never see black do that. At least not right away, without more support over here, or something to gain from attacking. If you do moves like this too early on, you're just going to get pushed around the board. So we save our invasions until we have, you know, all of our stones are safe, everything has a base. It's now time just to destroy opponent's territory. We don't mind getting pushed around as long as we destroy territory. But really, you know, there's not a whole lot of territory down here, right? Because we have this open skirt. And there's not a real clear reason to attack yet. Now, if I have a very strong group over here, you know, if black does something like this and this, sure, this is great, go for it. Enjoy. But if you don't have that, white's too flexible.
Okay, so way too early.
Yeah, too early. And even if white doesn't want to have this running fight with you, white can just sort of cover and get an okay result. So make sure white's safe. Okay, black still kind of owes a move though. In this traditional Joseki, black should play another move on this side. Right? We notice that black has a weakness in this area. Black still has a weakness, but now at least it makes it difficult for white to exploit it because white will get attacked for the same exact reason. Right? If white comes in here, black can take a moment to fix the shape or attack, attach, do something like this. You can do something really conservative like this as well. Just make sure you're safe. And, okay, white, where are you going to go? You're gonna run? Oops, you're gonna run white? That's awesome. I'm gonna run too. Oh, you're gonna run white? That's great. Now check that out. Right now we have some place to actually start surrounding white. We can go there too, but I think this might be better in this case. Okay? So, black's was said, I'm originally interested in the side. We use a big weakness. We're going to make sure that we prepare for that. We're going to make sure that we make good on our investment. If we do not play this move, or we don't have anything else over here, this move is very powerful for white. Very powerful by itself. Because if we try to attack it now, well, now white has moves like this. Make us very sad. Hard to deal with. Okay? So, Joseki one more time. Where to go?
Nice move.
Nice move, right? Black says, I'm interested in the side. White?
Attach.
What about the corner? Black?
On it.
I like the corner. White?
Back off.
Extend.
Yeah, don't kill me though. Black?
Take the corner.
Corner is mine! Tiny corner. Still mine! White?
Each one.
Make a
Jump
base.
out.
Make a base. Black?
Also make a
Also
base.
make, kind of, yeah. Extend
Yeah.
out from here.
Big
Try,
side,
yeah.
right? Try to enlarge the side.
That last move, is that kind of a little bit open where that could go? Is there some,
Yeah, if white, if this was stronger, if white had more of a presence over here, and we were more worried about an invasion,
so somewhat flexible?
maybe, I don't know. It very much depends on what else is going on. In general, this is probably the move you want to play.
If you can.
If you play closer, it starts to get the feeling that it's over-concentrated and still has some defects, right? You don't want to be over-concentrated and have defects. That's bad. If you want to play looser, that's probably just too open, right? Isn't that? White comes in here too easily, threaten this, can run out, attack that way.
But there is some, where that last black move goes, there is some flexibility you can adjust to circumstances.
Sure, absolutely. Almost everything in Joseki, especially like these final like finishing kind of moves, tend to be very, very flexible. Right, and I said the same thing for the white one, right? Sometimes better to play a little more tightly.
So probably it's like when you get to the point where it starts diverging, that's essentially the end of the Joseki, that's the end of the pre-prepared.
Well, this Joseki has already diverged a few times. I'm
Yeah,
only showing
yeah.
you one variation,
Yeah.
right?
But
I'll show you a second one.
I'm saying on a given Joseki, maybe the mark, oh,
These things diverge earlier. I mean, again, until you know a lot of them,
yeah.
you just won't see that branch on the tree.
Okay.
Yeah, but these things are all diverging much sooner. To give you an example, let's say black has a stone, right about there is fine. Usually, not always, but usually black just won't want to come out here, right? That's not good enough. We should use this stone somehow. If this stone is here, white also won't extend to there. White will only extend to there, right? Because now if we extend to here, now this invasion looks cool, right? White already has this very big weakness if there's a stone here. So again, white will adjust and only play there. And this is probably not good enough for black in this case. We can probably do better. We didn't really use this stone yet.
Could you please show how will that invasion be developing?
If this is here.
Yes.
Oh, I don't know. What do you want to try? It's all bad for white now, though, because of this stone. This stone immediately puts pressure on this. It's very difficult to do this.
Why not?
Well, there's simple. Simple is this. I don't think simple is the best result, but it might be. I think we can get away with this. And now we're connected. White connects. No base for white. No eyes, no base. It's probably the simplest variation. But, there's also moves like this. Black gives up a stone. What do you play here as white?
14-3.
Okay, come out. Two good options for black. Let's play this one. Do you take or do you extend?
Take.
Take. I might Atari first, or I might just probably just connect. So this stone,
Hammer.
yeah, it's got cut off, right? This stone is too far away from its group. Yes, this group is okay, but this stone just suffered a lot. So,
Listen.
whereas if we just put it there, right, black obviously can't invade there now. What black does, black pay for it. Okay? So anyway, one other variation, slightly different variation of the same Joseki. Black plays here. This one, black plays when black wants to be kind of super safe, not leave any aji, and just really wants thickness facing this way. This is generally, in my opinion, considered a little bit of an inferior Joseki for black. Not played very often by pros today. Very rare. Very old-fashioned, very safe, not very interesting in a lot of ways. And quite frankly, black doesn't get a whole lot out of this. Because even though black's strong, it's still not guaranteed points. Later on, you don't necessarily own the corner, white does. And yes, this is go-take for white to take it, but still, you know, it's a few points that white almost definitely wouldn't have gotten if black had a stone there. Right?
So that was sort of like fixing a defect before it was really attacked.
That's right. That's right. So safety first. You know, this is the type of move I would look to play, is that if black already had a few weak groups on the board, and this is the Joseki we picked, this is the Joseki I play. But that not being the case, I'm usually not looking to play this one. If I have support over there, like I said, I'll play one of the newer variations that we're not going to talk about, or I'll just play this one just to develop this side. Okay? You guys have it? Memory? Memorized? There'll be a test later. Okay. Next, Joseki. Keep dropping all the stones tonight. This Joseki is a really good one to know. There's a million variations of this. Okay, I'm only going to show you one. And if you ask me, maybe after the lecture, I'll show you a few more of my favorites. This pincer. So what is black trying to do here? When black plays this move, what do you think black's doing?
We can't count on connecting. So if he was thinking he was going to connect, that's iffy. So he's basically...
As of right now,
Huh?
black, as of right now, if white doesn't do anything, black can
Oh,
connect.
yeah, but I would say if white, if white wants to keep from connecting, white's got them. So he can't be counting on connecting, but he could be maybe just forcing white to do that and maybe trying to cut him out of the base.
Okay.
Make a
It
wall
looks
facing
like-
left.
Hmm?
Make a wall facing left.
Not a wall. If we wanted influence facing left, we should have probably picked a different pincer, maybe something like this, or maybe even that. This really wants to make territory or just a solid base over here. This really isn't trying to develop this side in a really large scale kind of way yet. It might end up doing that, okay? But this is really just trying to make something solid over here while attacking white. It doesn't care a whole lot about the corner, right? It just, you know, it says, this is important, I need to be strong over here, for whatever reason.
So would you
this
do
is
that
not-
if white had a big moyo on the top?
Well, if white had a big moya, this would be a little bit dangerous, but perhaps very appropriate. Think something like this. What are you thinking? This is too dangerous.
Scary.
This is too dangerous. Can't do it if white has that much influence. But, you know, if white has this kind of influence, yeah, this would be fine with. Okay, if white doesn't have a moya yet, but has obviously made this part of the board more important, okay, than this move's good. All right, so what do you think white does?
Split. 15-3.
15-3, that?
Maybe on the 7.
That doesn't, well, It seems like if white does something that steady, black can still make a base with his stone that's closer to the center, and the stone that's... Okay, well, that's not what I was thinking, but... I was thinking leave white.
This is what black will play here.
Okay.
If white plays this move, black will play this.
Yeah, that move is too pedestrian at the least.
Yeah, not normal, not normal. If you really want to guarantee splitting whites, I wasn't going to show you this Joseki, but this is the move to do it. This is the Joseki move. It's a little more flexible. It threatens to go in the corner a little faster. Can get underneath the stone if black ends up with a base there. A little more flexible here with this move. This is a real Joseki. This one, not to my knowledge. So yes, it disconnects black, but we don't have any potential for eye shape here yet.
True.
Right, so here, we actually do. Okay, that's not the move I wanted to show you, but that is a good idea. If you want to try this in your own game, if you really want to make sure black is split, it can never be solid, this is fine.
What about attached to the top of the black?
Attached to this stone?
Yeah.
Possible. Possible. I'm not going to recommend it for you guys. Why do you think I'm not going to recommend it? I'm definitely not going to recommend it here.
Because it gives
Doesn't
them
really
black
look like
too
your-
much corner.
What does
No? What are we doing here? What kind? Is this stone strong or weak?
Oh,
weak? So you're strengthening that stone, which
Right,
means
right.
you're further weakening your potential on the...
Yeah, we're attaching to a weak stone. Black will undoubtedly Hane there. What do you do now?
Target white stone.
Well, it's white's move.
Oh.
I don't think white's going to target himself.
extend the white stone?
Send that one?
Yeah.
Sure. Black plays here.
Cry?
You don't cry.
Actually, that's not too bad, I guess,
Yeah,
but
so it's okay. Black can make a very solid looking base over there.
doesn't... I mean,
Uh,
yeah.
But black also has problems here. I actually don't know this Joseki very well. I should probably know this better. I never see it played. This is a possible Joseki move, but it's kind of more of a special case, and the case is not right now.
what's the good one?
What's the good
We're
one?
still waiting for the good one.
Waiting for the good one. I'm not necessarily going to show you the best one in this case, but I'm going to show you a very appropriate one. So, take the corner. Why would that be okay?
We're still attaching to a weak stone.
Well, you're attached to a weak stone, but we're also making sure that these two stones don't get connected. Right? That's what you want to do with this move?
The two
Yeah.
black stones.
The two black stones. This stone does it too.
But it also takes the corner away from black.
Not sure yet. Not sure, because watch. Unlike the other variation, right, where black had a stone here and black had to play this move,
Yes.
black could play there now. Right, black has a friend. And this is the real variation I want to show you today. Okay, this is a very common, well-known variation. It's surprisingly complicated for such a well-known variation. I mean, it's not too complicated. I think you guys can all handle it, but it's got some real funny spots. All right, so white, one move.
And see the back.
Cut.
Cross cut?
Cut, one move. If you ever have this position on the board, go board anywhere, you have one move, that's it. Okay? If black plays this move, everything you've done here has been wasted. There's no relationship between these two stones. Black is strong. You probably lost the game, quite frankly. Have to play this. Okay, so important. Okay?
Why is the other one so bad? I thought the other one had some possibility to it.
Which one are we
To
talking
play on
about?
the third line instead of cut.
This one?
You're talking about the white move or the
The
black
white
move?
move, the white move. So-
Here?
No. But, yeah, okay, now, so black,
Cuts?
yeah, okay, and then if white plays on the third line instead of cut.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Ah, I'll play there.
okay, so then white drops down, or maybe even
Here?
on these there.
Honey?
Okay, then you can, but the thing is here I'm thinking that sure, black's getting the corner, but white is starting to get the solid base, he can snap back on that black stone.
Yeah, this is a very interesting idea. It's a very interesting idea.
I mean, if white comes out, now if black lets
But-
white come out, he's got a,
Well, but here's the problem. We talked about this a little bit. White has 3 stones in a row. Where's the key point? Where's the key shape point when you have 3 stones in a row?
The one
Where the
black
black
drew.
stone
Where
is.
this stone is, right? The jump away in the middle. So yes, even though white's getting stronger here, it looks like white can attack black, and I'm sure white can. Black's going to be making territory while this happens. And yes, there's some agi here that black has to be very careful of. But while white's getting stronger here, I kind of think black will have enough time to just make a base, do something like this, and black will have eyes everywhere, and white won't have any.
Okay, so basically, white's not got the right, black's got room to rebound from that.
Yeah, I mean, white didn't use his stone anyway.
Yeah.
It just kind of gave black a free move, essentially.
Hmm.
Instead of having black make an empty triangle, that's good, right? We gave black a third triangle.
Yeah.
That's okay. All right, it's like we exchanged those two moves.
Okay, so two crowded.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's an interesting idea, right, if we're really trying to use that side. That's also what black is trying to disrupt when black plays this move. So these are interesting ideas, for sure. All right, white's going to play there. Let's have black play there. Let's go back to the main variation I'm trying to teach you. Which always never happens. White cuts, have to cut. Black's move.
Stand from the left.
This stuff?
15-3.
Yes.
Very good. This move. Really just about the only move. We could concoct some crazier variations here, I think. But I don't think it's very good for black. But it's possible. Okay, extends. Next move for white. Very hard. I mean, not very hard, but probably not what you'd expect. White has problems, right? In a word, white has issues.
Seems like
Well, white could capture that stone.
17-5.
Which one?
Either
17.5?
either
Or?
there or 18-3.
18.3. Both of these are incorrect.
I think that's the one I did this morning.
About
If
17.
white plays here, where does white play?
Where's it?
Oh, black play. Where does black play?
It comes out.
18-4.
There.
Yeah.
Easy. White's big trouble. These two stones aren't alive yet. These two stones only have 3 liberties and no friends. Unfriendly neighborhood. So white has to play something like this. But this gets complicated. This gets very complicated. What after this cut? If white just jumps out or extends like this, black just eats that stone. If white tries to save the stone, black just eats those stones. Now, I mean, maybe it's possible if you have some more support, but right now it's very difficult for white. Very difficult. So we don't have time to save its inner stone. In a fight, you often hear, help the weaker stone. In this case, you don't have time. No time. This is the move we're trying to find. It looks like we're just putting another stone into trouble, right? And we are. No doubt about that. But it's okay.
Is this come under the heading of white is stronger, so make it more complicated and maybe black will miss?
No, it's a legitimate move.
Okay.
It's shorting the liberties on these two stones. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah, but it seems like black still has some good pounding potential there.
Yes. Yes. But notice that if black tries to capture the stone directly, and in fact this is Joseki, black can't actually capture these two stones in a ladder.
Because
They're gonna Atari.
They're going to Atari this stone, or they'll Atari that stone. So right now, white is safe by one move in either direction. So that's okay. So if black goes here, white descends. Now black has two stones that are very much in trouble.
yes.
How does black save them? Black doesn't want, if these two stones die, if you let these two stones die as black, you lose the game. Right?
Say again?
If
Capture.
these two stones die, what if white captures these? And maybe you get that move there, you've lost the game as black. Our white corner, capture points, weak over here.
Yeah.
Bad result. Can't. These two stones are very important. It separates white into 3 groups. If they get if you let your cutting stones decide to separate white into 3 weak groups, you lose the game. Almost any Joseki will tell you that. Can't do
Okay,
it.
so
Eat the stone on the 17 line?
you got an extra stone up there, or is that black, white? No.
Yeah, very important. That's not there. How do we save these 2 stones?
Attack.
Okay, good. How? We have 2 liberties.
Oh, could we
Let's go
Atari
after
the
the
2 white
terrible
stones
first.
first?
Let's not say we did.
15-5.
15-5.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, 15-4.
No, that's what he said.
15-4 is the
15-4
white.
is taken.
Oh, okay.
That'd be a great move there. I connect. Saved.
16. Yes, yeah, right there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a let's not say we did kind of thing as well. We're just adding another weakness for black, right? This move is a move we usually want to avoid. We don't want to Atari just for no reason.
16-2.
16-2. This one.
Oh.
Oh, that's extremely bad news.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Black got captured.
I guess
Instead of
that
only
was-
losing 2 stones in the
Yeah.
entire game, it was just 3 stones in the entire game.
Well, strictly speaking, if you lose the entire game, it doesn't actually matter how many stones you lost.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does. You got to save face.
You're waiting to go down more.
Well, I'm trying to analyze it in terms of, instead of just trying to go through all sorts of combinations to see what's work, I'm trying to think of like, well, what's some principle?
The principle is I have 2 liberties.
Say again?
The principle is black has 2 liberties.
Yeah.
I need more.
I mean, the thing is if black gives white any chance, white will be right in there.
That's right.
And
no
so
chance.
black's got to keep them off balance. That's why
So we
I
still
say,
haven't tried the obvious thing, which is 17-2.
Thank you. Good. Have to Atari here. Super, super important.
yeah.
Where does white go?
White extends and black connects. Is that how you get the extra liberties?
Black doesn't want to connect in this case. Black wants to play this. Do you see why? I mean, they both give you extra liberties.
But
Because now
we
the
reduce-
white stones have 2
Because
liberties.
now the white stones have 2 liberties. It's now the white's problem. It's very exciting. Okay?
Well, if white then attacks that one black stone sticking out there,
The stone?
yeah,
I say hallelujah.
because you go after the 2 and then you got a base.
Yeah. And actually, this is one of the Josekis. This is if black, sorry, I have to think. Who doesn't have the ladder here? If white doesn't have the ladder, basically this is the best white can do.
Yeah.
Where does black go?
Okay, but what if white, okay.
13-2.
Very good. Eat it. Done. Now, white should take this Atari immediately. Black would usually connect, not take.
Does that?
If we take, we just give white another free move essentially later on. Where really connecting doesn't, there's still not really any other free stuff for white to take, so it doesn't matter, so we just connect here. And there we go, we're done. So what did black get?
Left fruit influence.
Points along the side and the
influence.
Yeah, some influence down here. This influence is very suspect though, there's some Aji here. But, you know, for right now, we'll say white has some influence.
Oh my god.
Who has Sente?
White.
White. Whose corner was this?
Black.
Black. So black theoretically should have Sente. If black didn't get Sente, black needed to get something good. So what did black get?
Influence
Some
on
points and influence
Yeah,
that
lunch.
way one more time.
Lunch. And pretty strong influence going this way. Okay, so black, locally this is a very good result for black. But notice he has to give up Sente to do it. Right? White was able to do this in Sente. I guess that's what I mean. Black did this in reverse Sente. Okay? Now, this all changes if white has the ladder. This is the slightly more complicated version. If white has the ladder, white does not play here. White plays here.
This has the ladder this direction, I assume? Into that?
Yeah, into that corner. Now, what does black do? Well, let's first analyze where's the ladder. Why can't white do this if black has the ladder? This is a great question to ask double-digit Qs because they can't find any ladder everywhere. So, here's a good go problem. Find the ladder. How would
Connection
black...
stones will be
Say it
dead.
again?
2 stones which connect.
These 2 stones?
No.
These
Oh,
2 stones?
Yes.
Yeah, but only if we make a ladder.
Sorry?
Yeah, we want to kill these two.
Yeah.
Your job is to kill these two.
And what's the problem?
How do we kill them?
16-5.
16, 5.
Right, remember, what did I say? Black has the ladder, right? Black has the ladder, good. Kill them. 16-5, we're gonna try 16-5. Okay?
Oh, same
You're just
problem.
gonna get a target,
Yeah,
so.
you don't want that.
Can you go 14-5?
Oh, sort of, we cannot kill this.
You can.
That doesn't look good either.
Not so good either, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I like 17-5.
17-5 for black.
Yeah.
White can.
There.
Okay, but this gives you a chance. White's not pressing on black, so this gives black a chance to do something either
Maybe
like
actually, I think that might be better for white.
that. No.
That's maybe better.
Well, in that case, I think black would next do 17, whatever it is down there.
Black problems.
Yeah. But the point is that now maybe black shifting focus to get this.
You're not gonna get a ladder out of that. I mean, at a minimum, white could.
Bad news bears.
Oh.
Actually, white will do this first.
Well, yeah, okay.
So we just died. It rhymes with ack. This is a great Go problem, man. Great. Remember, these don't have a whole lot of liberties, right? Basically 3 to be exact for counting, right? If white takes this Atari at any time, 1, 2, 3, 3 liberties. We only have 3 liberties. If white ever gets more than 3 liberties than us, or gets up to exactly 3 liberties of this group, game is over. We just lost.
Well, one prospect black plays 18-2.
And
Okay.
then, yeah, and then okay, now you got a chance. Whoa.
They're all forced, Atarian, right?
You got ahead of me there, kids.
This is pretty good for white. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Black just has crap at kind of in the middle. Black can still reduce this and has some funny business, but if these get eaten, that's looking very large.
And so what we're seeing here is maybe black can actually get established in the corner of these. That's about all he's getting.
No.
Yeah, that's it. Nothing else. Gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-ish points for the entire outside. This is there. I'm giving you a hint. Set up a ladder. Threaten a ladder. Is there a way we can threaten a ladder?
Could you just connect those stones? And
Which,
then
which stones?
the 2 black stones there. Now the ladder at 16-4.
There you go. Done.
Yeah.
That's the move.
Okay, let's see.
So what is it? This move does 2 things. It threatens 2 things. And it fixes our defect. What does it threaten?
The ladder at 16-5.
Good. Number 1. This is now a real ladder. What's the other thing it threatens?
Those 3 stones.
Black at 12-2.
There it is. Black's going to kill something. Game's over. Okay. This is, first of all, really classic Joseki problem move. But I think it's more indicative of a lot of problems that double-digit Q players have a problem with is, well, what do you mean there's a ladder, right? Any sort of problem that does that. Find a move that threatens a ladder and threatens something else, and it's a glorious move. Okay, in this case, the game's over. So, if white has a ladder, white cannot save these 2 stones. If white does have a ladder, then black's going to suffer. It all depends on this ladder. If this move will threaten 2 things, black wins. If this move does not threaten 2 things, if white has a ladder, white doesn't care about this ladder, white is just going to just Atari
Yeah.
and kill.
Yeah.
Okay? So, Let's go over. Let's start at the beginning. Again, this is probably one of the two hardest Joseki I'm going to show you today, but really good one in there. Very common. All right, where does white go?
17-3.
Yeah, you guys can play it out your boards, and we'll play it in all four directions and all four corners later on. Good, black.
Honey.
Honey. Now, I should tell you, there are other things black can do here, including this. Fairly recently, in a professional game, a few professional games, they've been playing this. I also believe you can also do that. But this is a little more special case. So black has a lot of options, but again, this is one of the most common. So this is probably even more common at your level. You go up a little bit, you'll see this more. All right, so black plays here. Then
Cut.
cuts. Black.
Extend.
Then
Cut.
yeah, wari-komi. Called wari-komi. Okay, black.
Cut.
Yeah, Atari.
Alright.
White.
Extend.
Nobi. Black, one move.
Atari 17-2.
Atari, white.
Extend.
Black.
15-2.
Yeah, it's all very logical, right? I mean, it's a hard Joseki, but a lot of the moves will fall naturally. There's just a couple key points, like finding that wedge, that wari-komi. It's kind of hard. All right, white has two options here. If white has the ladder,
13-2.
13-2.
there you go. If white doesn't have the ladder,
Atari at 17-5.
there you go.
So
right now, I'll have you concentrate on this one, so you guys don't have to worry about the ladder. But if you get into this with your opponent as the white player, and well, first of all, if your opponent has the ladder and you just want to trick them, you can just always play this. Yeah. And you'll just massacre your opponent every time. If your opponent is strong enough to find this move, this connection here, and you don't have the ladder, then you need to play this. Okay, so white does this. How do we finish?
13-2.
Okay, let's take. White, one more move.
Atari.
Last move for black.
Connect.
Done.
So, at what point along here can black not play this if he doesn't have the ladder? Like, at what point would this actually diverge into black playing something else so as to not get exploded?
Black can play at this point. This is fine. Black can't do this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black can allow white to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like
somewhat ironically, I'm forgetting what black is supposed to do here. What is that? That can't be right. That goes way too much. I should know this.
So what's our condition here? Is there a ladder or is there not a ladder?
If white did this with a white ladder, this is Joseki.
Okay.
This is still Joseki. Now it's better for white than it is for black if white has a ladder. But I'm also forgetting what black does if black played this and white has the ladder. Yeah. Well, that's interesting. I really don't think it's that, but it certainly works.
Well,
Actually, I'm starting to feel like it is. I also feel like that is too. Let's go with one of those two moves.
this will make for a black ladder, which might not be any good, it might not, but
So you're
This one?
still
This is certainly
threatening
captured,
two groups of stones with that, right? Because
Yeah.
if white doesn't save
And I think we
those
got
two,
this.
you can capture, and you're gonna eat the two over there right now.
Yeah. That looks good for white, though. Maybe not. Oh, I should have looked that up before I came here today.
so start it back at the beginning here.
Usually, oh, by the way, black often doesn't play this cut when white has the ladder. Just mention that. A long time ago. I think it's still Joseki, but not the best Joseki. White has the ladder, don't play this cut. Let's say that. Okay.
I hardly ever get anybody doing a high approach against my.
Really?
Yeah, I mean but that's Q land for you. I mean it's not.
I don't know. 50-50, man.
I see it a lot.
Yeah.
Especially always lower.
And I think if you get up to the lower single digit Qs, I think you see high approach more often. because, you know, I think this is sort of the general trajectory of your Go education. Basically, when you start out, from 30Q all the way up to 1 Dan, is just all about appreciating thickness. Like this appreciating influence and thickness and learning how to use that. But once you get to 1 Dan, going up from 1 Dan to professional strength, 9 Dan, is all about learning to appreciate territory again.
So I've been working on territory, and I'm just obviously not competent for that yet.
That's right, in some ways.
Yeah.
I mean, the lesson...
That'd be a great name for a class, appreciating thickness.
Appreciating thickness? Yeah. Hey, we can do that.
So run through that a few steps here.
Okay, you run through it. Tell me what to do.
Okay, you were at what, 13? Right there? Yeah.
Good.
Okay, so white
Most one spaced low pincer, very common.
Okay, so white comes in there. Okay,
Good.
black attaches there.
Yeah, and again, we want black to have a ladder.
Yeah,
If black does this. Okay. If white has a ladder, right, black should probably investigate playing one of your own moves.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so white comes in 16. Okay, so black makes the next move there. Okay, white comes in at 14-3.
Good.
Okay, why shouldn't black maybe play 14-2?
That's fine. This is also Joseki. I wasn't going to teach you today.
Actually, yeah.
White does this now. And it gets complicated.
Yeah.
Very complicated very quickly.
I mean, at this point, I would either do 17-2 or take that 14.
Well, I know that the really simple variation is this.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
The interlocked key, Joseki.
That's right. It's actually pretty sweet looking, I think. If we do the hard way, oh, I'm not good at the hard way.
Okay, so at this point, what's the I can go backing up a little bit. Okay, but what I'm saying, whether black plays 14-2 or 14-4, what would be the consideration as to which one to do here?
I don't know.
Oh.
I just know, for me, I know how this one's going to look. I'm going to make a strong black base facing this way.
Yeah.
Unless white has a ladder, in which case I'll make the corner, essentially. This way, I really just treat it like a fighting Joseki. I don't know it well enough.
So
This is less common. This is less common.
So there is two different options.
Absolutely.
Here.
There is a different Joseki line from this move.
Okay.
Yeah, so it is very valid. And I'm like, 95% confident that's the next white move in this Joseki line.
Yeah.
And then it's up for black to decide if to extend or take.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway. Try your games, explore it. Look it up in the dictionary. See what the dictionary says. Okay, but you guys all have the other Joseki. I want to do a basic one. I want to do an easy one next.
Yeah, let's do an easy one.
Let's do an easy one. Easy one. Now, there's the hard variation, right? There's the avalanche variation. We'll not do that one. That's not the easy one. There's the easy one for white. Where does black go?
Backwards.
Backwards. This is also quasi-Joseki. I like to play this one against like 2 Qs and 1 Qs because they haven't learned this one yet. And it's also, if I'm playing as a weaker player and you're sort of messing around, this is a really cool Joseki to get you into a fight. Just at the start. Because everyone wants to play there now, but it turns out that's a terrible move under most circumstances. You just pull back. And white's like, I don't know what to do now, right?
Yeah, 16-3.
16-3? Well, this doesn't
Yeah.
do anything.
Yeah.
You just really made that cutting point even more of a cut.
Yeah.
So often, a few players will try this. And depending on ladders and how much outside influence, I can just play something like this. Or sometimes if I have strength over here, I'm not worried about this group. I can just cut there directly. Oh, it's fun. Very fun. And if I have a really, good ladder, good connection everywhere, I'll just play that one. It's also fun. Anyway, we're not talking about that one. We're just talking about that one. Where does white go? 2 options.
solid connection or hanging connection?
Good and good, both good. So if we do the solid connection, black, if this is white's corner, black really only has one move here. This, any of these white stones here, black really only has one move.
1 point jump.
There. Just eat into this side of the board, make it, this is very strong. White usually has 2 moves here, possibly 3.
Make a base.
The other way.
Make a base, here, here.
Well, kind of depends whether those 2 stones over there are real or not.
Right. If those 2 stones are there, you play that, no thinking. Good for white, very good for white. If, you know, there's some sort of black weird activity going on over here of some sort, that's going to be more appropriate. But usually if there's some sort of black influence thing here, this is actually usually more appropriate. But again, it depends, it's all somewhat relative how much you're trying to push black back. The other option, if white has a lot of strength here, you can just go, Moyo, make a big box right away. But this is something I would only play if like white had that. Okay. So, one more time. Black just wants to be territorial, make a base, be strong, destroy this side. White,
On it.
black,
Pull back.
white,
Connect in some fashion.
say connect. We'll say, I'll encourage you guys to connect, because this has a lot more follow-up variations that if you play this, you kind of have to know. Because this is what's going to happen later on. If you don't know what to do here, you will die. Also, if you play this one, black also has variations that start like this. White now has variations that go like this or like this. Both are playable, both are good. If white does this, black will do this, and it's another variation, it's Joseki. But my point is, if you play this, there's a lot more just stuff to know. Which maybe that's a reason to play it. If you don't know it, you should probably play it. If you know it really well, then don't play it, because you already know it. If this is a black corner, let's say black has some sort of influence out here, instead of playing this, black will play this. Eats into white's influence a little more, threatens to make a larger amount of territory. Okay, is that easy?
Mm-hmm.
Sweet. I decided I don't want to talk about the avalanche today.
Okay.
Okay, you guys were kind of doing that a little before class, and if you want to know more, we'll talk. So I did want to show you one other major Joseki line that you probably haven't seen a whole lot of, but very playable when this happens. And I would say at your level, if you play this move, you will destroy some people. Like, you will just destroy some people. No?
Actually, what it was, where I've seen that, is played against me.
Oh, even better. How did that game go?
I don't remember, but I think I've seen it a couple of times, and I think I didn't know how to deal with it, which is why I saw
Yeah.
second and third.
Generally, at your level, players freak out about now. What? Just what is that? This is a legitimate move. This is a real move. It's a good move.
Can I?
Hane? Which side?
On the right?
Here?
Yeah.
Oh, you like trouble way too much. Black has one move.
Got
Yeah. Can't do anything else. All right, Alex. This is not Joseki, but let's try it.
Move down.
New Joseki.
Down.
Here?
Yeah.
What's look over there?
Move up.
Corner pinwheel.
Here?
17-2.
Yes.
Right.
Right now I'm liking black. White's got to start running, right?
Yeah.
I don't know how to
I
run
was
here.
wondering if maybe if white went into like 17-2, tried to go after the 2 black stones.
Here?
No, if white's heads for the edge.
Which white?
This?
Yeah, it's.
When?
I'm 17, wherever it is, yeah, right there, yeah. I was trying to see if there's any.
You make empty triangle for fun.
Fun and not
Funsies.
profit.
So
17-3.
17, you did play 17-3.
Well, yeah,
You want to play there?
No. After the last move, okay. If white goes 17, was that 5?
The triangle move?
Yeah, the triangle. Okay, what's black gonna do? Okay, now if white does 17-3,
Black.
black will probably connect. I was trying to see what that might give white.
Bad for white.
And then what I'm sort of wondering is can white then come out and somehow
Yeah.
have something on the way out? And the more diagonal will get.
I'm going to get bigger.
Yeah.
You're going to get smaller. You're going to be crushed.
Okay, it's not going anywhere. Never mind.
Okay. Tough to fight. Tough to fight there. Let's say if white has support, playable. Maybe even a good move. Otherwise, tough fight for white. So how do we get into that mess? What was the move?
It's
Cut.
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 17-3.
We're very worried. 17-3. This is legitimate Joseki. Not what I was going to show you today, but this is legitimate Joseki.
This, I've seen this on Sensei's library. This turns into a massive ladder eventually, doesn't it? Or can?
This has a lot of variations. I think the two most common are here or here.
Not 16 something there. 16.
This is also, I think, of Joseki too.
Okay.
But I don't like this one for anybody. I think. What white has to play there?
Yeah.
And you say, well, black has these two cuts, right? It'd be awesome for black. But which one do you want to take?
I would take that one, and then
This
white
one's
sticks
very
out.
severe, but now you have a problem here.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Black pops up on the second line, king 2.
Okay. Over here.
Okay, the white
Black blocks.
drops down.
I think this is the one that I'm familiar with.
I guess.
Black does some kind of hoodoo and gets
Do you
these in a
protect
ladder
over
at
here?
some point, if I recall.
I like blue.
No. Yeah, I don't
Well,
remember how
at
this
point,
went from
at
here.
this point, it sort of looked like maybe white's got enough room in there that white's not going to be killed. And black's,
It's still possible for white to be killed right now. But you know, black probably should
yeah.
do this. But then there's this cut, right? Run this stone out. Yeah.
Well, how's your ladder?
Let's go one more. Actually, I think we can do that. Okay, is that net? Doesn't quite completely net. All right, let's do that.
I think I would have just abandoned that one black stone before that too.
Oh, but that's no fun.
I know. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, in a word,
That's what I'm worried about right
me
there.
too. Me too. All right, that doesn't save. Or does it save it? No, it doesn't save it. Because white will extend again.
Oh, no, that saves something.
Well, maybe save something, but what about these?
Well, that's what I'm saying, is that I would have abandoned that one black stone.
Okay, all right. So right lives.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
have. Not.
Yeah.
Oh man, after that, can you do the Tetsuji?
You can do the Tsuji, right? If black check it out. You guys see it?
Uh-huh.
There.
Now we're in trouble.
Yeah, not in trouble, dead. Not even in trouble, just game over.
Dead is usually trouble.
Well, trouble, I think there's a chance for you to not die. Just dead.
Well, at this point, you could save the 4 stones on the side.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Second line.
Yeah.
Woo! 4-line group of second line stone.
Made 4 points.
But if you do that over there, then you're getting attacked over here.
But this is why you know, if you say, wow, I would save 4 stones on the side, well, you lost 5 stones in the middle, and this was if I got far enough down those steps. At some point, I've said that one stone on the side, that was a mistake. Write it off.
Right,
And
right.
don't
of
make your
course.
whole
yeah,
move.
yeah. If you didn't protect here, yeah, probably gonna do it. Okay, that's not what I want to show you. We're not good at staying on task, I've decided on Joseki days. We're really bad. Like, I'm sure if any of you are trying to learn from this, you're not.
No, we're stretching our imagination.
You're having fun imagination time, is what we're doing. I see. Okay.
What you want is for us
So,
to stretch our imagination.
Can we Hane on the other side?
Let's Hane on the other side. This is the move.
Yes.
This is the move. This is Joseki too, okay? So
Yeah.
don't, I'm just not going to teach it to you today. That's the one I want to show you. This is actually a more common response. Because usually when black plays this move, black is saying, you know what, the outside is really important. White can of course disagree. White can say, no, the outside is not important. Right? That's when you go to the corner, right, if you disagree. However, if white agrees that the outside is important, then white will play here. Right, so you have two players in agreement about what's important. Wow. Cool. All right, black usually has one move here, but can be more, but usually one is the most common one. That. Pull back. Here, white usually has two options. That's one of them. Again, get influence for the outside. Or two, also get influence for the outside. And they're both pretty interesting. This one actually takes more outside influence, but gives up more points in the corner. This one takes less outside influence, still gives up quite a bit in the corner, but not as much. All right, let's play this one first. Where does black play? What do you think?
15, something like 7.
15-7.
No, not this.
There. You can do this. If black still says the outside is really important, you can play here. They're strong. You can hunt it.
How about take the corner?
Yeah, or you can say, hey, there's a big corner that's open.
Like
Well,
15-3?
the premise
That's
of
the
this,
move.
the premise of this is that you both decided that you both decided.
Right, at what
that-
point? At what point does
Yeah.
someone say, no, the corner's more important?
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a game of chicken, right? All right, you both can keep fighting over the outside and still just sort of wait until
Yeah,
someone takes the corner.
because you're really pretty high there. When you play that 14, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you're running on the 6th line. I mean,
Hey, the outside is important. That's what we said.
And I would say it's
Professionals say this move is over 30 points.
30
This
points.
is a 30-point move.
Okay. so
Really hard to resist a 30-point move. Sometimes the outside is really important.
what's
But if we both run
what's
into the
this
middle.
worth if
This
one-
move, I have no idea this is worth because it all depends. This is an outside move. It depends on everything else on the board.
Well, so there's the other move, but I'm saying that. Is,
No, because this we're just arguing about these 30
Yeah,
points.
yeah. But if black plays underneath there, 14 and 6 or whatever it was.
14, oh,
Yeah. If black plays there,
Mhm.
and white doesn't, attach.
Oh, why we'll do this?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But if white doesn't attach, then black can still make that move on 15-3.
Well, but now black's kind of committed.
No. I'm sorry. I'm saying if white did not make that last move, I could go back. Yeah. If white doesn't put that move down there,
Yeah.
okay, then black's got this really good something going, I think. If white does not do
Well,
that,
white has to play.
White's playing
somewhere.
here. White's playing here. End
Yeah,
of discussion.
yeah.
Okay. Now what's your question? Black will play here and get an awesome, super awesome result.
still get the 30 points.
Well, except white will probably play here first. Correct move here is this.
Yes.
Okay? But now white will get this free Atari. All these stones that were supposed to be facing outside, what's the new problem with them?
Well,
They're not.
They're not. Right? So black gave in.
I would have dropped down one more before I went back to the third line up there.
Here?
No.
Oh, here? For who?
After you,
Saying
Yeah,
that and
back
then-
up.
Okay, so black attached here, white play here.
No.
Yeah,
Before that-
one before that, I think.
Oh, go here?
Yeah, I would have done that first.
Sure.
I don't think you can have your cake and eat it too in this
Okay, well,
case.
16.
If that move is so massive.
16, 2, 3?
Three.
Yeah, this is hard. This is a hard variation.
Joseki,
This,
Yeah.
We're doing it the hard way, but
Okay.
You
There
broke the
it is.
code.
and then what?
Well, attacking with 15-2 has some merit, I think.
15-2?
But yeah, no.
15-3.
15-3.
15-3,
But,
okay.
I say some merit.
Okay, that's free Atari. Okay.
But
And then?
Those black stones are cut off, so you gotta figure out.
Yeah, they're not quite safe yet.
Not quite safe yet, yeah. I think maybe 17-4 or
Does-
5.
Oh, you just want to fix?
Yeah.
Then you give up these two stones?
Yeah, it's starting to look that way.
I think you have to save it. I think you have to save it at this point. Here?
The first one.
Oh man. This is bad for black. This is bad. Connect?
Yeah, you mean you can't.
You connect. Let's play there.
Nah, that's serious.
Oh, I know. Oh yeah, serious.
There's nothing you can do when white goes down. Because yeah,
Can't Atari, right?
play. Yeah, you can't do that. You move
This
that. White
is also-
goes down. Now you're gonna lose one of those groups.
Yeah.
Right, now you still have to play move, or come back here, you play move here. I killed,
Now you lose what you were trying to go after to start with.
you killed my father. Yeah, so dangerous, very dangerous play.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of bad things possible. So, in conclusion, this is way more dangerous than it looks. Possible.
Well, one prospect is instead of going to 16-3, go to 16-4, then you don't have.
Actually, you know what? If you, instead of playing this, if you play this,
Yeah.
much better.
Well, still lets white come in on the 13th line there to the Atari.
Oh, well, not what I'm saying. If you played this in response to this move,
Yeah.
and then white plays here, I think you can do this now. It's still trouble later on, but it's possible. But you don't ever want to play this move because white's never going to play this, and white's going to play this.
Yeah.
Right, so, and then maybe white play this, and depending on the situation, find a move over here. Let's build the outside. Anyway, not the point. Let's go back. That's what you're supposed to be learning. Oh. All right. No, wrong Joseki. Oh, we're doing this one. Good. White.
Hane.
Hane. Black. Go back. White. Let's try the other way. Oh, let's review the other way first. What was the other white?
Tiger's mouth.
Tiger's mouth. Black. Two options.
Hane or
Take the
take your
corner.
30 points.
Hane or corner. Let's just take the corner. White.
14-3?
There. Black.
16-3?
15-2,
15-2.
right?
15-2.
Yes.
This is protected.
Yeah.
White goes here.
16-4.
No.
No.
Oh, dangerous. Whoa. Can you win a call right now?
Maybe not.
If you can win a co, okay, sure, take it. I don't know though.
Yeah.
This is a good go problem too. I'm just gonna give you the answer because this isn't what I really want to say.
17-2?
16-2.
16.
Valid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
And now white can go more, but maybe not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
Well, actually, maybe I didn't think about this. No, I thought this was the move. It's not so great.
17.
Anyway, that's a bad idea. I know that's a bad idea.
17-2.
This is supposed to be protected. White goes here.
17-2. No. 17. Or I'm sorry, 18-3.
For black?
Yeah.
Right, that's what I just played.
Yeah.
So now white goes here.
Okay, then 17-2.
That's not the problem. White goes here.
Then
Oh no, Atari!
Yeah.
Thank you! It's Atari. That's why it works.
That's why it works, yes. And then you
Okay.
and then you protect all your weak spots. Yeah.
See, I don't think you guys realize, I'm like watching this board like from a 20-degree angle all night. Sometimes I get off.
Yeah, right. Sure, teach.
Yeah, I think I've been pretty good at this.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's a skill, looking at the board sideways, but sometimes I forget it. Okay, let's go back. White has one more move left. It's White's turn. Tanuki possible. More usual if we're still fighting on the outside. Play the outside.
Yeah.
Okay. Other direction. Whoops. Black attaches, White hames, Black pulls back. The second option for White, play here. Just take the outside right now. Black.
Corner.
30-point move?
How? How do we take the corner?
I think we can still do 15-3.
No,
15-3.
not good enough.
Not good enough?
We can do better.
Cut.
Cut. Much better. White's play.
Brave.
Brave? What do you mean brave? Look how you're strong here. Look at this white piece of crap. So if White is a piece of crap, what does White do to the piece of crap?
Sacrifice it. Can you?
You flush it. You've been flushed. Take the outside.
Why did you move 15 to not 14?
Let's see what happens. If you want to do which move?
14 to.
Oh, okay.
And what's the problem?
Well, there's a lot of Aji in here. Let's start with that one.
I see.
that's
Yeah, that
so
works,
sticky.
doesn't it?
That's a little sticky.
Yeah.
That looks White come in underneath.
14
Yeah,
and 1.
but you can't.
Well, I think it does more than that. Actually, let's see. What if White plays here?
You take the White stone. Right.
You take this stone?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
You
then,
could actually-
then I come underneath really well, right?
Yeah.
And this is yeah. Okay. So no corner for you, no eyes for you. You're dead. I kill you. My name is Inigo Montoya.
You killed my
You
father.
killed my father, right? Yes.
Prepare to die.
We're here to die. Yes. Okay.
You're here to die.
So that didn't go so well.
But that was only that Black didn't respond after White played.
Okay, fine. Black goes a move. Black doesn't get any points and Black goes a move. How is that good for Black? White gets the entire outside, Black gets no points, and Black goes a move. What part of this is good for Black?
Well, no.
That's because we played this move. Don't play that move.
But after Black played 14-2, you had White play 13-2.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
I see. I see. So
So Black gets one more move to lock down the corner or whatever.
but look at White's shape here.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, there's no real defects here. I mean, there's a possible cutting point.
Well,
This is
Black's corner is pretty massive.
This is true.
I'm not saying
But
it's-
remember what they were fighting over.
Yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah.
Play this when the
Well, at this
outside is
point-
important.
At this point, okay, is it White's turn or Black's turn here?
Now it's White's.
Now I'll do White's. So White gets the outside in Sente. More outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's big, but so is that.
Yeah.
So, in retrospect, we play this. Right? Now you don't know White to move. Right? It's done. And if White does get this little bit of free stuff, White has another defect. Right? And now later on, if this becomes really big for White, you go. Yeah, you start going living there. Cool?
That's a little bit outside of my comprehension.
Okay, good. All right, so anyway, let's review the actual Joseki we learned today, and then you guys are going to practice them. All right? First, Black take the side. Black to take this side.
Oh.
Approach.
Oh.
Approach?
15.
Oh,
five.
sorry.
15
Attach.
something.
Oh, wait.
16 something big.
That one.
Sorry. Wrong Joseki.
White.
17 something.
Good. Then,
Honey,
gonna-
pull back.
this is a trick move.
Oh, that's a trick move
You
here?
ever play
Interesting.
Alexander Dienerstein the Pro? Go play this one.
I can't say that I have.
Okay. I haven't either. That's what he does. Or a book about it, actually.
Well, doesn't that mean you shouldn't play it against him because he'll be like, ha
No, 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 but I'm
ha,
saying
you
he'll do it
can't
to
with
you,
it.
you should know what to do.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah. All right, next move, come on.
16,
Good, black,
18, 2,
good, white,
Make a base.
11 something, 3,
black,
17 something.
The thing behind the start point.
good. All right,
And there's the super safe variation, right?
that's super safe variation too, good. Okay, next Joseki. Good. White,
17-3.
black,
Cut.
cut. There are also other options, but this is the one we're going to learn today.
Cut.
Cut, black,
15-3.
Extend.
save the stone, white,
Cut.
cause trouble, black,
Cut.
cause more trouble, white,
Extend.
black, only move,
Atari at 17-2.
good, white,
Extend.
only move.
15-2.
Yeah, basically only move.
15-2.
Good. Now, question.
If,
Right now, black
if
has
white
the
has the
ladder.
ladder,
White has a ladder,
13-2.
beautiful. White doesn't have a ladder, like right now.
17-5.
5.
Good. Black,
Take the stone.
13-2.
13.
good. White,
14, 5.
Take the Atari.
black.
Connect.
Done. Good. Next. That's full. We're just reviewing that. I'm not filling it anymore. Just reviewing. Just making sure what's there is there. All right. Black to just make points. Be solid.
Attach underneath.
Good. White.
Hunting.
Black.
Pull that.
White.
Connect in some fashion.
Next. Black.
Once they do
1 point jump or that. Yeah.
Good. Not that ever. You're wrong. It's wrong. There's a major weakness here.
Yes.
This is tough for black to do anything. If you go here, white cuts, threatens to kill those two. If you defend, white has a fun game. We can play one more just for fun. If there's a ladder, the game's over. If there's no ladder, white just comes back and connects, probably there. You have 3 stones that don't have any friends and 2 liberties. Of course, in this case, white should have an extra stone over here before this happens. All right, white should defend instead of doing this right away, but if white didn't defend, this is actually much tougher. White probably shouldn't take this last Atari. It's tough, tough. Okay, but anyway, don't play, that's why we don't play this one, okay? There's defense. Good. Wouldn't actually do it, I guess. Right, there, black, there, and white, finish.
Jump out somewhere.
Usually there or there. Okay, last one. Black wants the outside, in particular, especially going this way, but just wants the outside in general.
15-5.
Attach outside.
Good, white,
Honey.
Hane, unless your name is Alex, in which case you fight to the death.
Pull
Ben?
back. Well, oh wait, no. Yeah? No, you.
16, 5.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
White, 2 options.
Tiger's mouth?
Option 1, what's option 2?
That way.
Let's do option
Towards
2
the
first.
center.
Black,
15, 3.
nope,
No, this was,
cut.
yeah.
Cut. White,
Right here. Atari.
sorry, which way, this way?
No, the other
Oh my
one.
god, this is bad.
Yeah, no, that looks pretty, yeah. Extend. Keep pursuing. Diagonal.
Good. White gets 1
Atari
free
again.
stone.
And flush, as it were.
There you go. And flush the turd. Very good. Other variation, white makes tiger's mouth. Black,
Honey on the outside.
well,
Or, well, that was your,
Clamp.
that's the,
clamp.
if you decide you want the corner after all, right?
Yes. Black. And white Ken Tanuki still on the outside, there's the probably most appropriate response.
So why is it okay for black to take the corner in this variation and not the other white variation?
Well, it's more that black can take the corner in both variations. Like, well, black gets the corner in both variations,
Oh,
right?
just
I mean,
bigger.
yeah, this one's slightly smaller. Not by a lot, but very similar. Very similar.
This one looks for me like the best one for black.
Well, depends. Depends. I mean, there's a lot of points here, but this is very developable for white. Right? If white plays this, black really wants to play a move down here so black doesn't get sealed in. If you do that, you're going to play this. Getting bigger. So, possible.
Black still has enough space to play like 8-3 and make a base, doesn't it?
8-3 over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean, I don't think it would be necessarily the right timing right now in this game, but
all right, make a base.
sure. 2 the other way.
Okay.
So you're gonna be pretty. Well, you can threaten to connect right at 13-2, and then you've at least got breathing
And
room.
then if I have this, I'm not sure what's going on in this corner, but we'll say there's that there.
Hmm.
I'm wrong. Feeling good as white. This is looking still pretty whitish. So, yeah, black has a lot of points here, but again, there are probably some black stones down here. So I don't know like this. I don't know if that's the same number. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 white stones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black stones. Hell, it's even white's move.
Not necessary.
3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Yeah, it's a game. Still happy enough as white. Okay, so let's have you guys, here's the goal. Next few minutes, try to do as many of these as you can and play each one in all 4 corners of the board. And choose it, you can do this with a partner. You guys can each take a color. And then if you can play all of those, I think we did really 4 major Joseki families. If you can do 1 from each of those families in all 4 corners, you can then play a little bit of Go. And if you do get to play some Go,
Brains left.
I'd really encourage everyone just to play this. And that way, if someone Tanuki's here, you guys can practice your 5-4 Josekis that we did. Right? This turns into 5-4 Joseki. Okay? Cool. All right, thanks.